In my previous video, I discussed changing the ownership of a file in the Linux terminal using the chown and chgrp commands. In this video, I'll discuss changing the permissions of a file. So using the ls-l command in the terminal, we can see these letters and dashes at the beginning. So an explanation of what these mean. So these are three groups of 3 characters. And that corresponds with read-write-execute rights for the user and group and other or public users. In this instance, we have read-write and no execute rights for quids, read-write and no execute rights for ADM, and read, no write and no execute rights for other or public users. Now, where you might want to use this is to make a program executable, and with that you can simply type in chmod +x and the file name. Now if I look at it, we have executable rights added to all users. But chmod can be a lot more granular. I could use the octal notations instead and give it chmod 770. So that will now give us read-write executable rights for quids and the group admin and nothing else for anyone else on the system. Let's take more of a look at the permissions using this chmod calculator. So if I select read, write, execute, you can see the numbers 4, 2, 1. So if I select multiples of them, you can see 4 becomes 6 and then 7. So they simply add together. If you're looking to make a file executable on your system, a common number to give it would be 775 or even 755. If you're just looking for read and write permissions, then you would want something like that, 664. 664 is currently what readme.md is. Another way of using the command is minus to remove the privileges, -w on readme.md. That will give us just read only. Setting the value RW will give you read-write for the user and the group, and just read for every other user on the system. Let's look at the more granular options, which you can use u equals. So this is what you want for the user. So maybe I want just read and execute. Then for the group or others as well, you can use them both in one go. Group and others, we'll just take read. And I'll change the permissions on readme.md. So what do we get? There we go, it is as granular as I requested. And just to mess around to show you it working, so that covers most of the options in the chmod command. And the final part of the command to go through is making a recursive change, and that is chmod, the changes you want to make, -R and then the folder name. Let's take a look. And sure enough, we have 775, read, write, execute, and then read and execute. Of course, one change you definitely don't want to make is that one, chmod 000-r/, because that will spectacularly break your system. Well, that was a look at how to use the chmod command. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.